So off with another nice things to know as a new player. There is a certain stage where you can go to your commission board right here, go to commissions. You see something, clear main story with Ruda twice. I don't know who Ruda is, I'm not gonna lie. Who's Ruda? Has to be one of these, right? And basically in this stage, you can... Oh, that's Ruda. She's a healer. You can basically just go to the main story, go to 1-4. It costs 0 stamina, so you're basically doing this mission, this battle pass mission without stamina. Just go to your backup dolls, and honestly, it doesn't actually matter where you put him. Put in Ruda, or whoever it tells you to do. When you first start the game, it will actually put you near the end, and then it will basically say, oh, this path wasn't here before, all that yada yada stuff. So now when you revisit it, you can go to the left side of the chair and then just exit, and it will count as a run, as a main story run. So you just do this twice, just exit this, do it one more time, and then you're basically done with that mission. I won't do it all in this video, but I will show you that it actually did count, as you can see right here. Boom, 1 out of 2. Next thing we're going to talk about is that you can actually reset your Broken Lands team, which I'm obviously not going to do. If you use a unit in a previous stage, like right here, you can totally like just redo this whole stage with overpowered units if you want. And then if you had like a unit you wanted to use in another stage, this team will be cleared out. So if you clear it again with a new stage, then it will basically be cleared. Other things besides that is obviously, as you can see right here, there are certain units in Broken Lands that make life a hell of a lot easier even without gear. Obviously, you should have the max level 30 gear as a basis. But Avil and Cerny are very good for Area 1. Most of the time, they should be able to solo this at a certain point. She's just there for fodder. Gurvig is also a good one, and Luan. And obviously, at the very most, Fallen and Sinetia are pretty much the most important ones for this. Ella can be one as well. To clearing high level ones as well. Other than that, we also have a few tips as well. Free auto inside of Dream World. If you hit 1 HP, you won't die. If you hit 0 HP, you won't die, basically. So free auto is very good in terms of leveling up units if you want to put your backup dolls to that. Or if you can't, that's fine too, but just know that you can't die, so you can literally just auto without worry. Other than that, you also have something called free auto. So if you go to your missions, then over here, settings, you can see right here that there is free mode. And when you are in free mode, you can basically see, I'm not gonna do it in that stage. You know, we'll do it over here. You know, let's just do a death scythe real quick. Why not? So if we auto edit this and do this. So in free auto mode, you can basically select 2 skills, 1 order, 1 chaos skill, as you see right here. So let's select a fallen skill and Maya's chaos damaging skill. So once this happens, pretty much you will prioritize using the order and the chaos skill. And once it turns into fever mode, just keep in mind that your sets will change. So you definitely have to click on them again. So there's 2 sets, one outside of fever and one inside of fever. That might be a case on why some stages fail with cheese threats like Avil, because Avil will basically use his chaos skill only instead of the order skill that you need him to use to live. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, that's basically free auto mode. It's very, very useful. Other than that, we also have certain origins being certain classes. So I actually did want to show you guys this, but before that, I actually want to show you this before I switch out the game. It's a tip on clearing this stuff. So honestly, try not to farm these stages way too much. Just farm enough that you need, and then save it all for the last stage of Mana 6, because this is like 500k per. Literally, I can tell you that it's so much more worth it clearing this stage. You get so much more out of your stamina, and also it's just very, very useful in terms of efficiency. Same thing with Ascension materials. Again, just go to the hardest stage for this one. Obviously, some stages like this one can give you blues, and then this one can give you mainly yellows, etc., etc. But after yellows, you pretty much, I mean, while it hits yellow, you just go to the last stage to get all this other stuff. You still get yellows anyways. Most important thing is the doll equipment. Just farm this stage right here. Completely forget about gold equipment. That's just there for fodder for a legendary equipment. It takes too long to get gold equipment. It takes way too long to level them and ascend them. You might as well just skip to legendary equipment that way, and they can use gold as ascension fodder as well. So level 8 is the 100% best stage. Level 4 is the second best stage for purple max gear as well. Other than that, skill material 2. Please, please, please farm the shit out of this. Like, you literally don't have to clear any of these stages. I still haven't farmed these stages, by the way. I've only been farming skill level 2. This is the most important thing of your early game, because literally every character uses like 60 apiece. So other than that, we have a few other fun facts, like how attack buffs are multiplicative instead of additive. So you deal a lot of damage if you have attack buffs, and that counts with monocolor buffs as well. When you have a monocolor, 10% or 15% extra stats, that actually adds towards your damage calculation, being multiplicative instead of additive. So if you know what that means, then you know what that means. I'll put the formula on the screen. Other than that though, let's finish this off with a cool little fun fact called a diagram. Red diagram. All right. So you can see right here that basically you can only have a certain class in each element. So Soulstone, its main class is Destroyer. Brimstone, the main class is Assassin. And for Mercury, the main class is the Mage. Now you can see right here that actually some classes don't go together. Obviously with the main classes, they don't mix, so Assassins can't go into Mercury or that stuff. So you'll never see a class of that type. However, in the middle is Witch. Of course, they can go anywhere. But the biggest thing here is that there are healers right here, guardians right here, and compellers right here. So you can see that Soulstone actually does not have a guardian ever, and that's definitely true in game. Mercury does not ever have a healer. That's also true in game. And then Brimstone never has a compeller. So with this in mind, you can kind of see how it plays out. Like Mercury being the mages, compeller type team, guardians, all that stuff. And then you have Brimstone being the heavy physical team with assassins and compeller as their only healer, or, you know, or not compeller as their only healer. It's pretty much just hard DPS, it's physical DPS. There's actually nothing else. It's just Witch, healer, compeller. And then you have Saltstone, which is the heavy destroyer, the bruiser comp pretty much. You basically run double healer, all that good stuff with your Ella or whoever. So with compellers in mind as well, Memphis is coming out, so she's going to be extremely useful to the Saltstone team. That is pretty much it for this video. Hopefully it helps you guys out as new players, and hopefully you guys learn something new. I'll be coming out tomorrow with an equipment guide, so stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.